Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily two-card reading for Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. And Tuesday means that this is our second to last day with this deck already. So this week we've been working with the Goddess Power Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. There she is. And the artwork is by Jenna Della Grataglia. And this is simply a gorgeous deck with gorgeous messages. I was very much drawn for the readings this week to look back into messages from the goddesses, to look at the goddess energy, the divine feminine that's so important in our world, that needs to balance out the divine masculine. Not the corrupt versions of both feminine and masculine, because those things exist, but the divine innate grace of the goddess right now, working with in tandem with the masculine divine energy that also is a part of us, and we just need everything to be balanced and work together beautifully. And I think that this deck is guiding us towards finding that balance again in this world, which I think the world has been missing for a long, long time. Potentially thousands of years we've been out of balance, but we are working right now on getting ourselves back into balance, and that is a good thing. So as always, I open a circle of light and love and protection around myself and this reading space. I extend that to these readings and through the readings to anyone who watches these readings, no matter when you watch these readings, no matter when you see this channel. I believe that when you come to this, even if it's 2 years from now, that there is something in that reading that day for you. There is some message for you. It happened off camera, but these two cards just slid out of the deck. And that hasn't happened to me in a little while. And so I'm taking that as a sign that we're going to work with these two cards today. Sometimes we have cards that jump out at us when we're shuffling. And today I had two cards that slide. So I guess I won't call them jumpers. I'll call them sliders. And we'll see what this energy is today. So as always, I work with two cards. I work with an energy card, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe, that our environment, the world around us, greater environments, even smaller environments like work, home, family, that can be so very important to us. And then the other thing we work with is the focus card, which is our intention, effort, or response. And today, these cards just slid right into our life. So let's take a look at what these messages are. So our energy card for today is Hera. And this is another one of those beautiful goddesses who knows a thing or two. She's experienced a lot in her life. Her stories are very interesting in Greek mythology. She is sometimes, I shouldn't even say sometimes, I have sort of a soft spot for Hera because I feel like she's so villainized. And I think she, in the myths, is made to be a villain. She's made to act very awful to people and things around her. I don't think that's necessarily what she was about. I think that some of those stories are very misleading or purposely trying to villainize strong women. So her message here is interesting though, because it is alliance. And in Greek mythology, she was the wife of the Greek goddess Zeus. And she didn't necessarily want to be his wife. She was also his sister in mythology. I don't really want to get into why we have brothers and sisters marrying each other in mythology. These are the stories that we have. She was the most beautiful of his sisters, and he wanted to marry her, and he pursued her, and he did marry her. It wasn't the best marriage, you know, or at least the stories that we get. There were lots of issues, lots of problems. He acted up, she acted up, but they stayed together. They stuck it out. I'm not saying that you should in this case, but her message is of alliance. So let's take a look at her message for us. I love that she's number 21 in the card deck. There are certain numbers that I've always been drawn to, and 21 is one of them. Maybe because I learned to play blackjack when I was a kid, and that was really my favorite game, so why would you not like, you know, the card number 21? Blackjack. Anyway, so let's look at Hera's message, which is alliance. So she says, or what the reading is, the Greek goddess Hera, wife of Zeus, knew intimately that positive alliances lead to great power. At this moment, you're magnetized to receive aid from people who have greater wisdom and can help you to the next level. Perhaps it's a mentor who appears or someone in the know. Making connections with others and finding strategic partnerships are favored right now as you explore the nature of becoming empowered by association. Interesting. Empowered by association. So pay attention to the people around you. Okay, so let me get back to the reading here. This works well if you have a healthy sense of self-worth and if you are able to learn without diminishing yourself in any way. Right now, Hera is supporting you to form beneficial alliances for the greater good of all. When called to action or faced with a decision, ask, how does this benefit me and how can I serve the highest good as a result of this connection? You may also be called to give help to another who needs your mentorship. Give freely, for only good will come of it. This is a wonderful time for all manner of connections and collaboration. Alignment, collaboration, connection. So pay attention to the energy around you. Pay attention to the people around you, who is influencing you, who is helping you, and be receptive to that, and forming those alliances that maybe can help you become more on our path. That's what we're trying to do, is become more, become better, become something greater than we were to start with in this life. So let's look at our focus card to see how best we're going to work with this energy of alliance. We have Athena. Now, this is interesting, of course, because of the Greek connection between them. But Athena, look at this card too. My goodness, she is gorgeous. She is definitely associated with owls, so you'll see an owl there perched on her shoulder. But her message is knowledge. And Athena's interesting. She is a Greek goddess. She is considered the goddess of wisdom. She is also considered the goddess of war. Where Aries is the god of war, but it is more direct, I'm going to come and kick your butt kind of things. Athena is the goddess of war in the sense of strategy, because she is a thinker. She's also wisdom, and here she has knowledge. And just a little backstory on these two is Athena is the daughter of Zeus, but not of Hera. Zeus had a lot of children outside of his marital bounds with his wife, and Athena was one of them. And Athena's interesting because she does have a mother. If you look back far enough in the myths, she is one of the goddesses that people think does not have a mother, because she basically, Zeus had a headache one day, and then boom, this fully formed goddess popped out of his head, like in full armor, ready to go. And that was Athena. But in truth, there was a mother involved. But these two did not have a terrible dynamic, though. Athena was wise in many ways, strategic. Hera also was, and Hera had issues in mythology with many of Zeus's offspring. But Athena was never one that she bothered. So it's interesting that they pop up today as almost as if they understand each other. So let's take a look at this card. And Athena is the number 5 card here. And again, her message is knowledge. Let me get to her here. It says here, Athena, the Greek goddess of intellect and strategy, says, knowledge is power, and you are in a perfect position to gain greater clarity at this time. Your hard work is paying off, and everything that you have learned about life has brought you to this moment in time. Your knowledge, logical choices, and intentions are aligned with divine will. Your intellect is keen, and your mind is clear. You know what you have to do. Right now, the world is making sense. You don't have to question or debate it. You can take things at face value. If you think it adds up, that's because it does add up. Have courage. Your most precious dreams are within reach. The goddess Athena will help. So this is beautiful. And so she's telling us, with intellect and strategy, your hard work is going to pay off. And Hera's energy is one of alliance. So again, knowledge and strategy, pay attention to who's around you, pay attention to what they mean in your life, and form an alliance with them, because it might be the thing that puts you over the edge in the development that you're trying to get to. This is a gorgeous reading today. This is very strong feminine energy. We've had some days where it's been more reflective, more passive, more wait and see. This is not a day of that. This is a day of using your intellect, your knowledge, and your wisdom, finding alliances that are going to help you become more. So pay attention to the world around you and see who you need to form an alliance with today. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you connected with it in some day. In some way. What a gorgeous, gorgeous message I feel like we had today. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Please tell people about these readings and help bring them to my channel. I would love to help continue spreading these messages. And I just want to thank everyone who has come and loyally watched these readings for me. I appreciate you all so much. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Have a wonderful day.